their feet. They are ready. It's playoff time here in the EASHL. I'm Nhl26. She's Cheryl Pounder. Can't wait for this. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. This is what it's all about. It's playoff hockey, and it's underway. Grabs the puck. Jordan swooping in on the attack. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Oh, stopped it well!
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck.
What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags him, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Can't pull the trigger. Back into the trap. They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Sudbury's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just trying to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
And a beautiful stop by the glove.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Sudbury's got a hold of it against the wall. Bang on passes center in the neutral zone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And he takes a shot. Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got there. Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they
His ability to counter-strike on full display here in the first.
Yeah, they really did. I feel like they've inserted some tempo to their game, right? They were flat, but they found a way to physically engage, and once you do that, you're more into the game, the legs are firing, and they've gotten some opportunity, and they wind up getting the equalizer because of it.
Shuts him down.
Goaltender spends so much time doing cracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Whitney's gained possession along the boards. With possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Jordan. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wagner.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop. Steps into the offensive end. Keeps the puck over. Puck picked up by Good. Kootenay's on the attack. The All-Stars look to start the transition game. They've got numbers here. To his teammate. Big time save by Lehman.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes the goal.
And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Whitney's got up by one here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
Quick pass over to Shore. Here he is with the backhander. Scores at the buzzer, and they get one.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got the momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forwards. Well, this is a hard-working goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice. You know, when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that.
Sudbury's evened it up right before the end of the first period. So what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finished the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop. And sometimes you don't want that break, James, because you're coming off of a shift. You scored a goal. You want to keep it going.
There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Kootenay's got to take a different approach in the second period. They need to hold on to the puck. They were getting rid of it way too fast, not making smart decisions, and the pass execution was not there.
Quick stop by Wagner.
He does a great job of reading the defender's stick here. James, he knows exactly how to create a little time and space, and he takes it.
Oh, great move beside the check. The Rush have taken possession along the wall. Here he is, he's close! He scores! There's the hat trick! He let it rain Chapeau!
Yeah, Rain Chapeau is right. There's hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them. Oh, this is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Kootenay's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Stop by the goaltender. Trying to shake loose. He's in alone. What a stop on the breakaway.
Gordon's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
They've got numbers. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness.
He's got a step.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow. I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor. What we all over him to be able to make that save.
Penalty shot coming up after that whistle. And here he comes from center. Takes a shot. Put it on the post.
Does a real good job of getting the goalie moving laterally. Just misses the opening, though, and right off the post.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Just 1 goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. There's a shot. Close. There's the whistle, and it's a penalty shot. Jordan's got the puck, and here he comes. Oh, and he knocks it down on the penalty shot.
The one word for the goaltender on this one is poised. Just looks real quiet in the net and calm, and that tells me that he was confident with this one-on-one battle, and record's going to show it right now because he's able to make that save.
Takes it to the net. He scores! That's back-to-back goals.
showed right there. He rolled up his sleeves, he got dirty, he won the 50-50 battle, and he took it to the net.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Oh, he'll feel that one. Tries to make that cross-ice feed.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
There's a jolt of energy they need. Into the corner of the attacking area. Sudbury's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Shore. Sudbury's got the puck along the wall. Fires it. Tremendous stop by Raymond.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease square.
He scores! Oh, the one-timer. Beautiful. Sudbury suddenly made this a lot more intriguing here in this second period.
I know it's cliche, James, but the game is 60 minutes. It's only the second, and they've got themselves within one. A lot of runway to go.
Scoops up the puck now. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Scooped up along the wall by Shore. He scores! Aye, Captain! Sudbury's offensive pressure has resulted in an equalizer here tonight.
As an athlete, you always know the end of the period is critical time, and you want to maintain pressure, and you want to gain momentum heading into the third. That goal did just that.
And now he moves it quickly to Jordan. Shakes loose. Lowers the boom with that hit. And he takes the feed. Here they come on the attack. Nice zone. Loses his check, and he's on a breakaway. Oh, what a save. Who was that last man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
All alone! And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. And we are underway here in the third, still tied. Slides the puck over to Jordan. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And there we go. Icing is the call.
He's been a dominant performer in this game. I'd love to see his possession numbers post-game. I mean, I think his metrics are going to be outstanding. He had tons of good looks here, James, throughout the game. Finally capitalizes. But I love that his process stayed the same. He worked hard, he got to the spots, and he continued to get the looks.
Sends a pass over. Tries to the paint. Oh, no! Not as it goes off the outside of the post.
Kootenay's working hard to stay positive here, James. Another one off the post. They could be in the lead handedly here. It remains tied.
Quick shot. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Lots of time left in this period. Sudbury's got a one-goal lead. Moves it to Jordan. Cutting to the front of the net. And he elects to explore his options. And a great save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
There's the whistle, icing the call.
Jordan's been seizing the opportunity tonight here, James. He's got a hat trick, and it could be still counting right now because when you're feeling it, you got the vibe, you got the mojo, it's going in for you. He certainly has it all. His teammates know it, so they're trying to deliver him the puck whenever they get the opportunity.
Cutting to the slot. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck.
That's center ice now. He grabs the puck. Checks off the covering. Into the corner now. Sends it to the middle. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Jordan's got it in the defensive zone. Passes out front. Jordan's got the puck at center, and it's time to go. Shot, hit the post.
And there's a lot of pressure on a penalty shot. You know what's in front of you. You can really give your team a lot of momentum, and just didn't find the back of the net.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. Here's a short pass to Shore. Sudbury's got the puck against the boards. The Rush have gained possession off the wall. Quick feed to Jordan. Here's a shot. Oh, it comes out of the big step there. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck with lead since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Kootenay's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Sudbury's got the puck. He says, let's get physical on that play. Jordan's got it in the defensive end.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Along the half wall with the puck. Sticks it for the one-timer and makes the save. Across the line and on the attack.
Shore's looking to
Scores! And that's three. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. They've got some momentum here. Good stand-up hit on the play. Takes that pass back at the point. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Oh, my! Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Long lead pass up the center. Feeds it over. And he takes the dish. Levels him with the hit. Beautiful saucer pass. Makes some space. Scores! What a show!
Man, does he ever make it look easy? The way he separates himself from the coverage. I mean, look at the explosiveness. He just takes off. That's quickness. Speed is a different thing. All of a sudden, he's able to get on track, beat everyone, and take it to the net. I mean, this guy's got some wheels.
Kootenay's got it in their own zone. And that plays offside. face-off coming up. Kootenay's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Coming close. Raymond's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The All-Stars will start off on the attack after winning the draw. The Rush have the puck in their own zone. Kootenay starts to break out. Here's it. He's got a breakaway. He's stuck on the play there.
The breakaway, it's all about the first step.
Stoppage in play. Here comes the penalty. Shot. The EASHL, and this place is rocking. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. Let's go. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. There's a little extra buzz in the air as we are underway here in this playoff tilt. Puck grab by Wyresta. Moves it quickly over to Bowie. Handles the puck. Takes the feed at the point. Easily turned away by the goalie's glove. Quick pass to George.
looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Stoppage in play, offside the call.
Well, that hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
But he can't hang on after that hit. Rostock stick handling in his own zone. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Toss it away. Excellent hand-eye coordination.
Wagner's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of the scores. Oh, he had a pretty good read that he wasn't shooting the puck, James, because he's in so tight to the goaltender. Can't see the netting or the angles. But man, does he make the goaltender bite with that pause, puts it to his forehand and puts it in the open cage.
And a good heads-up breakaway as he shakes the defender. Sends it out in front. And that's stopped. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. From off the wall and onto his stick.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Takes a shot, and he comes up with the glove save. Lets it go, and it gets away too long.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Kootenay's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Oh, it's denied by Raymond.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Past the midway mark in this period. Kootenay's up 1-0. Virginia's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Kootenay's got control of it now from their own end.
Gordon's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Big time stop there. Broken up by Rostock. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick pass across to Rostock. Takes the puck at the point. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Cuts to the point. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the Hattie.
Kootenay's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. Shot! And he hit the answer on that one. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Late goings of this period. Kootenay's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The upside down, he's come up with the defensive zone draw. Oh, wow, another big hit, and guess who's at it again? Scores! And they're cooking now!
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Kootenay's brought their A-game here to the rink tonight. They lead it comfortably as we near the end of the first. Slides it across to Jordan. Passes it in front, and that doesn't connect. Solid shot to slow him down. And he takes the pass. Feeds it up ahead. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. Second period underway. It has been a one-sided affair so far.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but looked at that hit and it just took me off guard.
Denies him on the play.
Lehman's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. Here's a shot from a bad angle. And he's ridden off the puck. Slides it to Jordan. Poked away by Wyrostok. Sends it ahead to Bowie. He's got a step. Oh, that's just scores! And my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Well, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
Bowie's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it. Lehman's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Wyrostok. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Kootenay's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. The upside downies win the draw. Now a quick pass to Bowie. Look at this, they've got some bodies here on the attack. He scores! That's how you do it! Leadership to a T! The captain capitalizes! Virginia's ability to finally light the lamp has made this a new game.
It wasn't the start they were looking for, but it's not about the past, it's not about the future, it's about the present right now, and they're within one, and they've got to find a way to make that next shift count.
Shuts him down! Takes it into the slot! Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Virginia's got the puck in the defensive end. Chance of shot! Scores! They tied it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Bowie's won the draw at center. Taken by Wyrostok. And it's a quick pass to Bowie. Off a stick and they can't connect. Oh! What a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge. Wagner's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
And he keeps that one out. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Virginia's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, look at the stretch with the kick save. And serves up a little knock on the play. Here's a pass in front. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Kootenay's got possession of the puck. Here's a chance on the attack. And some textbook body contact there. And a great save. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Broken up with a little physicality. Drives to the sweet spot. And he elects to explore his options. Let's move to the middle. Oh, and he keeps it here. Oh, wow. A chance. And rings the iron.
With a chance to go ahead and a huge opportunity right there. It's going to go off of the pipe and out.
4 seconds. There's the whistle. We're going to get ourselves the penalty shot here. Here he goes on the penalty shot. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back for the third period next. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. It's been a throwback to 80s hockey here, and we are underway here in the third. Dropped him in the open ice.
He's really struggling out there right now, James. Really laboring to get off of the ice. Really wants to make sure he's defensively responsible, but he needs to get off.
Over the line they come. Look out. Fires it on net. Well save made by Raymond. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Kootenay's gained possession. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Quick feed down low. And that one's stopped.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Bowie. Takes the feed from his own end. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Answered the call there. Back-to-back saves there.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I got to say, where are the D-boxing out?
Still lots of time left in the period. We are all tied up in this one. Virginia's going to start with the puck in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Bowie. Cuts into the paint. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. They've got numbers here. From point blank. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger
breakaway. Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Virginia's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Moves it to Bowie. Virginia's got it along the wall.
Well, Rostock's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
He might have a step here. He's in the clear. He scores! What a shot! Kootenay's made this anybody's hockey game now. We are all tied just the way we love it, Cheryl.
Yeah, everyone loves it in the building. I mean, the energy that it's created and the buzz. You can see everyone on the bench. They were up cheering, and This is the momentum switch in the game. This face-off is critical. You want possession, you want to continue to drive the pace and put them on their heels.
Virginia's got the puck along the wall. He did all of that one. Kootenay's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Wyrostok. He looks deep to Bowie. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Driving right to the front. And he goes back to regroup. Stopped by the goaltender.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Virginia's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Rocks him on the play. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Puck scooped up by Wyrostok. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his chest.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. The upside downies will play it from the defensive zone. Kootenay's got a hold of the puck now. And that puck leaves the zone. Jordan's taking it from his own end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Kootenay's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Here's a chance. What a glove save by Lehman. Oh, there's the horn. Regulation comes to an end, and we are still tied. Overtime is looming, and we'll bring it to you in moments. Get your overtime picks in because they are ready to drop the puck. Overtime has started, and remember, we only need one shot to win this one. There's a firm collision. Chance to win it! They win it! They win it! They win it in overtime! A special night! More special with this fan base that is simply rabid. Unreal. History being made here tonight in the EA SHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports, their very first game in the league. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Nighthawks kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Turned aside by Wagner.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
All alone! He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
And this is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake.
The Icebreakers get one quickly here, and they're up early in the first.
That's so important when you're the away team that you don't come out flat. You get your lines into it right away, and they're rewarded with a goal in that first quarter of the period.
Oh, he just got thunderstruck!
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit! Play whistle dead, offside the call.
I really like the way that this game has started for them here, James, and a reason why is that they're physically engaged. And just have a look at this hit right here. I mean, you want to drive play, you want to impose your physical will right from the start of the game. You want to be prepared right from puck drop. That hit right there tells me they're ready.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. From the neutral zone now. And he slides it quickly to Jordan. The Nighthawks gain possession in their own end. Works it across to Biggs. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. Takes the puck along the boards. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Yes, Roberts! Shuts him down.
I think a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
That's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that close slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. And he dodges the poke check there. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Quick snap! Off the outside of the post and stays out. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Icebreakers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Here's a chance! And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Nighthawks will serve 2 minutes in the box.
The game of hockey is all about finishing your check, but that was almost predatory as he came from a distance to finish that check. Way too hard, didn't glide in. It's a call all day long.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Henderson's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive zone. Handles the pass. Snaps it on net.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. Hammers the shot. Denies the slapper. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Man advantage is up. Both teams back to even strength.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
And that one's turned aside. Passes it to Henderson. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
Big time stop there.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Shuts him down. Delayed penalty looming. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Icebreakers are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
The Nighthawks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start
start with winning the opening faceoff.
And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Henderson's ready for the draw on this man advantage. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Passes over to Biggs. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, what a block! He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Oh, wow! Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away.
I love the way that he changes his pace here. A little bit of a pause, just pushes the defender back, and then he takes advantage of the space and gets that high-danger shot off.
The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Sends it in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. And oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
And a great save.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there, and just taking away the net.
Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Shot! Oh, great blocker stuff by Wagner.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity. Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There's a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
The Icebreakers lead it here late in this first period. Henderson's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. On the attack along the boards. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Puck picked up by Malkin. Score! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. Well, he's really battling to find this puck, James, but he drops into that butterfly, and he's still looking for it with his blocker. He just can't get a hold of it.
The Icebreakers wanted to generate a lot of offense going into this one. They have succeeded in that game plan already here late in the first. The Nighthawks take it along the wall. Centering pass in front, and that goes off a stick. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Icebreakers are winning this game, have a comfortable lead because they've owned the puck in terms of possession time. I mean, the underlying numbers are fantastic, but it's what they've done with the puck as well. They found ways to attack and not just hang out on the perimeter.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Here we go, on-man rush here. And he shuts the door on that. Biggs works the puck in his own zone. Straight up the middle, here they come. Uses the force on that hit. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Oh, he
found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
The Icebreakers have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Henderson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Moves the puck. Loses the coverage there. Oh, and he whiffs. Wagner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Icebreakers have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. The frozen biscuits drop, and we are back underway here. Gets the puck over to Malkin. Oh, talk about finishing your check. Wow. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Puck grabbed by Nhl26. Hammers it on net. Makes a save. Cool and calm under pressure. Sends the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Biggs carries the puck in his own zone. And that's picked off by Nhl26. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn. They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them. I love this kind of goal, James. I mean, you're heavy on the forecheck, you're hounding the pucks, and you're not allowing your opponent to get anywhere. They're back on their heels. You continue to wear them down. They cannot get a line change, and you make sure that you convert on the opportunity. That's just a great goal.
Gains the zone through center. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Here's a short pass to Biggs. There's a hit on the play. Look out, here they come on the attack. Slapped away by the blocker.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes possession. Oh, look at this. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Drives it to the crease. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Oh, my. Well, that's one way to release some frustration.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a purpose to this, right? You're getting blown out. You're trying to send a message, trying to ignite a spark underneath your team, and that's a way to do it, getting physically engaged.
Across the line from center. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
The Icebreakers have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Pushes it across to Biggs. Here they come on the rush. And that's poked away by Nhl26. Here's a chance in front. Takes a shot. Slides it quickly to Malkin. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Shot! Standing tall with the save.
The Icebreakers need to continue to push and press exactly the way they started this game. I mean, it's halfway through, and they've dominated in every area.
The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. Moves into the slot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got it and challenged right away to make the save.
The Nighthawks have it now. And he takes the feed. And he lowers the boom there.
Henderson's really struggling out there right now, James. Really laboring to get off of the ice. Really wants to make sure he's defensively responsible, but he needs to get off.
The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Trans gain the line and on the attack. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
The Nighthawks haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and then spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Takes it in front. Sensational stop by Wagner.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shoot.
He's got a step, and he's got that one. Taken by Henderson. The Icebreakers take possession in the neutral zone. Nice hit on the play there. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Malkin's been on point tonight. I mean, literally, multiple points in this game right now. Puck's been on his stick, and he's been making things happen. James, you know a player has it. They're feeling it when they have confidence with the puck, when they've got patience and they've got composure. He's got all of it right now.
Here's a chance to set up now. Crouches down and gets in front of the shot. And the officials waving off icing here. Penalty coming up. Quick whistle stops the play. Train's going off for interference.
Coach is going to have to find a way to rein this group in. I mean, they are losing pretty big in this one, but they've lost some emotional control, and they're dancing to the penalty box right now.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
Well, the power play unit steps out on the ice. They've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
And that pass goes off a stick. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Jordan's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Henderson's won it. Grabs the puck at center. They clear the zone. Ekman Larsson's got it now deep inside his own end.
Well, this power play certainly hasn't been good. They have to find a way to gain some traction.
Breakaway! Oh, fantastic! He scores! It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal.
Looks over his shoulder and the presence of mind to know where everyone is and keeps moving forward. And what a finish that is on net.
The Icebreakers continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Takes a shot, and that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Fantastic save!
Wagner's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
On the play! Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it and makes the save.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck. There's the whistle as the play was offside. The Icebreakers continue to lead big here in this third period. Henderson's won the draw. Puck picked up in the open ice. And now he moves it quickly to Malkin. Penalty coming up here. Train's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, you can see in his body language that he's frustrated with himself as he dances to the penalty box for the second time this period.
The Icebreakers once again send out their power play unit.
Well, this power play feels like it's in rhythm and it's concise tonight here, James. Sometimes it's just working for you. They've scored already on it, and they're looking to get another.
Moves it around along the half wall. play in his own end to come up with the puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. To the front! Oh, a clutch save!
Wagner's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Here's a shot. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, hold hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench.
Scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
The Icebreakers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. If they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Here he is in front! Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Malkin's got the puck. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Nighthawks have been handed 2 for interference.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
Another hit. He will score! And the power play strikes once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long. That puck comes off his stick so fast, the goalie can't get a read on it. It's in the back of the net.
The Icebreakers continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
The Nighthawks are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, he takes another penalty, and now his team is compromised yet again. I expect he won't see the ice much more, James.
Biggs takes the puck. Can't keep a hold of it. Here's a pass to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Picked up along the boards by Henderson. Stops that one.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
All alone! Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Oh, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
The Icebreakers have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Biggs plays it against the boards. And he sidesteps the check there. Lumps the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Dumps it into the other end. Let's see what the officials are calling. Henderson's going off for hooking.
Well, this penalty is going to be inconsequential, but I'll tell you, with every goal that the opponent has gotten, man, the energy has just been zapped out of this group.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Big-time head net has some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Looking to break out here on the power play. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Here we go, goaltenders at the bench. They got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. Big time stop there. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Inside of the final minute here in the third. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. The Icebreakers gain possession. Here's the chance to clear the puck from his own end. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, hold hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Taken along the wall by Henderson. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. From the left wing, takes the feed. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. The late penalty coming up here. Let's get the call.
Well, they put themselves in a precarious spot. Not just one penalty, multiple penalties called on this play, James.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The final horn sounds and it's time to soak it all in. Great effort in goal and he gets rewarded with the goose egg. Nicely done.
Yeah, and thought it'd be a fantastic game. And any of the danger shots he did face, he was able to corral them quickly. And I think that's just a testament to how he was tracking the puck and how much he was involved in the play in front of him.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.